Let me call man.
Let's do it right now.
That should have
Focusing
been.
on
It's back
your
on.
Hypnovision TVs.
He's
Does it
back
work?
on.
Hello?
What is it?
He's back on.
Hello.
Okay.
We're good.
Hello! Welcome to episode 46 of Shadows over Valda. Oh, it's Shao. Oh, the Shao is in chat, guys.
Shao Tucker.
The Shao Tucker is in chat. Anyway, welcome to episode 46 of Shadows over Valda, the game of D&D that we play when we damn well feel like it. It was funnier
Great
when we
original.
were muted, but it's okay that we can do it again when we're unmuted. That's what comedy routines are, right?
In
Just the
this
same jokes
episode,
over
we're
and
gonna
over in
find
different
Hayden's
cities.
dad.
Everyone kick Debbie.
Yeah, we're gonna find.
Where's
We're find Argentum's
my
dad.
If it's Argentum's
and
dad, he is dead.
my dad's dead.
Nobody's truly dead in
I'm
D&D.
an orphan.
Nobody's truly gone.
No. That's
Nobody's ever really gone.
yeah. They live on in our brain space. Guys, welcome back. We're on episode 46. Hard to believe it's going that long, but it has. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Not just the players here for taking time out of their very busy schedules, as we were kind of, talking about earlier. But to you guys as well in chat. So thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us and coming with us on this journey, this dream world of magic, and this world that we've built together, and these characters that we're spinning for you guys. We last time we played was what, about a month ago, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it's episode 45. And before we get too into it, we have an icebreaker question today. One that I actually had thought about for quite some time while I was on my run this morning. And the question is, if you were, we've already done this one, haven't we? Dang, all that running was for nothing.
He's thought about it for so long, for hours, and now you're
no.
just
We
now
already
realizing
did this
it's a repeat?
one.
Eureka!
Yeah.
Fuck, I've done
Okay. Wait. Okay. I got another one. If you, this is the antithesis of the question that we have done already. Okay.
Okay.
If you were an evil god, what would you be the god of? We've done benevolent god, and most of you, and by de facto, because I asked what god you would be, and most of you choose benevolent like domains. But
I actually don't remember this question. Did we do this
if you
one
were,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember this one either.
we did. It was early. It was like episode 20 something.
Huh.
But if your character was an evil god, you got to, mechanically level 20, or you accrue so many followers through either the the dissemination of your books or your words of wisdom, what would you be what domain would you rule over in a malevolent sense? Let's start with, I'll go to the very bottom. Nate, our lovely moth producer. If you were a malevolent god of something, what would you be the malevolent god of?
Since my previous answer was like reincarnation, then you know what the demiurge is?
A demiurge?
yes.
Yeah, so
I know
like
what that is.
Demiurge.
basically trapping you in a cycle of resurrection until either I get what I want from your constant cycles, or you learn something.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of productive, right?
Yeah.
We grow, right? And then in one end, somebody gets something out of it.
Just give me the fee of your entire life.
For modest fee of your soul. All right. Very good answer. Going down. Juzo, Sunder. What would Sunder be the malevolent god of if they had their druthers?
Fucking god of murder.
Of murder. Just straight up murder.
Yeah.
Just
they'd probably try.
the
and
god
kill
of
people.
of malicious intent to kill.
Yeah.
All right, Val.
With like
Yeah, I
Hey,
think-
listen, I'm
Yeah, you
taking
might have
after
to kick
my
somebody
dear
off the
old
throne,
man.
but hey,
Yeah, well,
how
Knock your teeth out.
how on brand to murder
yeah.
the ex-god of murder.
It would be like Ball is the lord of murder.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we'll take it.
That's cool.
All right. Moving on up. Hayden, Argentum. If Argentum
Ooh.
was a malevolent god, what would they be the malevolent god of? This is kind of hard, I think, for them.
So I'm pretty sure I was like the god of knowledge, but there are two sides to that coin.
Yeah.
I'd say
that's
they
true.
would be the god of forbidden knowledge.
Secrets. Ooh.
Like god
God
of
of
secrets, god
secrets.
of forbidden knowledge.
I love that. That's a fun twist.
That feels in line with them.
and they
very
write,
much.
they write
All
them
right, if
all
you
down.
If you want to know, you have to pay a price, but you have to give a piece of knowledge in return.
That's really cool. Yeah. You're just you're the swap meet. The knowledge swap
Dude,
meet.
for real.
Got to put a price tag on everything. Very good answer. So let's see who's next. Grizz going on up the flagpole. Zephyriel. If Zephyriel, who already
problem.
sounds kind of like a malevolent god in many ways.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I just
all
said
right?
I said sounds. I said sounds.
So many
um,
people in this campaign keep telling me I'm a good person. God damn it! So I gotta be a good person.
That's how. Yeah, yeah.
But I had
Okay.
this answer within 0.5 seconds. Zephyriel would be the archangel of radical ambition and ruthless anarchy, the god of
I
endless
love that.
war and chaos.
Okay, I think that's awesome. Radical ambition. So you would just be the one who would be encouraging,
Yes.
you know,
Constant conquest.
fratricide and poisonings and
Everybody
okay, that's
would
really
hate
cool.
each other and be at war all the time. There's actually a plan
Wow.
of endless war. Acheron, something like that.
Yeah.
So it would be the world would be a lot like that if Zephyriel ruled it.
Okay.
Evil, bad Zephyriel ruled it.
Yeah. If evil Zephyriel ruled it, the evil fallen angel. Okay. Moving up last, but certainly not least, we have Ben, Silent Beak. If Silent Beak was a malevolent goddess, who or what would she be the evil goddess of?
I think that Beak would be the goddess of Oblivion, and not like the plane of existence from the Elder Scrolls 4
Sure.
Oblivion. I'm talking
The
about
game.
like a cessation of existence without any chance of rebirth or regrowth or
like
anything like that.
Null
Like,
sounds
zone.
awesome.
Like a true end, like of finality.
Okay.
And,
the entropy
yeah.
that is Silent Beak.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Like
okay.
Legion.
Yeah.
The silence of nothingness.
Dude, I love it. You ever been in one of those rooms where it's an anechoic environment? So there's like
Yeah.
no reverberant or anything like
That
that.
shit is evil.
It's very eerie. They have one at the Costco. They do.
Hey, you want to
It's
go
where-
into the Costco,
the
like,
Costco void
silence
chamber?
room and contemplate your existence?
I was
Oh my
curious because
God.
I'm a sound driven guy and I'm just like, that sounds like stepping into the void. So I asked the person who was behind the like hearing aid counter desk if I'm like, hey kid, can I just go in there and see what it sounds like? And they're like, yeah, sure. It's like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. Go ahead, man. Like
That's so
You
funny.
want to hear your
But it was-
organs moving?
it
and
was
shit?
freaky. Yeah, you hear your
Yes.
heartbeat. You can feel your like clothes moving against each other. It's like you're wearing sandpaper. It's nuts. I could really only stomach it for like 30 seconds. Usually the lady said that people go in there with headphones on, and I'm like, I can see why. Because it was freaky in there. But they're moving the hearing aid section of Costco, and I can't go in the anechoic environment anymore. Anyway, very good answers all. Speaking of malevolent gods, when we were together last, deep within the Earth and Kindling Byway, this sort of interplanar public house, where denizens of the plane of Earth and the plane of fire and some of the like associated tertiary hells come together and congregate in an environment that lets them kind of put down their defenses a little bit and relax. There are many baths to be had. There's some food to be eaten. Maybe not by you guys, but there is some food to be eaten. You guys met the interplanar Earth bartender Mucklack on your first little bout in here. And you were introduced to several other characters, some of which you had seen before. This vast like granite bathhouse, deep down in the web of the plains. You met specifically, I think, Zephyrael, and was it Argentum that met Elohim, the large Asuran like planetar that was bathing adjacent to Zephyrael. And across from these three, who you guys learned to be agents of Kyriansli, that were just kind of living it up in the baths for quite some time. Elohim was there just keeping an eye on them. You also ran into, and through happenstance, the humanoid version, the transmogrified version of the ancient green dragon that you guys released that was living underneath of Ipswich's castle on the coast, the material plane living, I say, imprisoned in the castle on the coast, Astravax, who gave you guys some information. You guys struck a deal with it. Does anybody want to speak a little bit about the conversation that you guys had? I think it was Argentum and Sunder mostly that had that conversation.
Yeah, it was mostly Sunder
It was.
helming that shit. So
It
go
was.
off, Jubo.
Twas.
We, if I'm remembering correctly, it was like a month ago, but if I'm not mistaken, the deal we made with Astervax was they were to help us in the tournament that's coming up, and if they help us, then Sunder offered some knowledge, because while dragons do love gold, they like knowledge more.
Yeah, specifically the green dragons are very much pullers of strings. They don't like getting their hands dirty. He had discussed at length about the Droudochronic War that happened, the quote, the sundering that brought Lolth's spine up and calcified it and turned it into this lithographic monstrosity in the middle of Lolthlorian. And during that struggle, once the dragons realized that, in order to depower the gods, we just have to cull the followers because that would get rid of their powers. He was not all about that. He's like, I lie, and that doesn't usually kill people. I'm a manipulator, and I'm going to be hands off. And he went to go and live elsewhere and just kind of be his own person for quite some time. So yeah, he realizes that there's more to this than just what the Drow are telling everybody. And he said he was going to help you in the tournament in some ways, after even having a conversation with Veyround to try and get him on his end of the bracket. He also knows a lot about Veyround, just that he's kind of this whiny little like prince that is trying to get grasp at power and confidence. You guys had that conversation in the baths with both Elohim and Astervax. Silent Beak was informed of the agents of Kyriansli who you want to talk a little bit about that, Ben? I don't know how much you want to reveal.
I don't remember too much about it.
Okay. So according to my notes,
I should also. It would
when
probably help if I also opened my notes too.
you realize that yes, they were agents of Kyriansli, and that they would, if they knew you were here, would probably try and take you, cuff you, and turn you in.
Yes. I remember now.
And as a consequence, or as a reaction, you guys have tried to obscure Silent Beak from the what are they called? There's a specific name for them. The agents of Curiosity, the Ish something. Where are they? Where is it?
They were.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, Thrinchi is the.
Yathrinchi,
word.
yes.
Yeah, Thrinchi's right. Yeah,
Yathrinchi.
sorry.
But yes, they haven't discovered Silent Beak quite yet, and you guys
yet.
yet. Fingers crossed, you know.
No.
Feathers fluffed. As you guys have you amassed your information, you kind of figured you found a small rhythm in this place. It's not quite as scary anymore. It's still pretty oppressively hot, but like, you know, just like a summer's day on the inside. You can't imagine without this enchantment of having to drink how it would. Well, you can. You experienced it for quite some time. You were almost, you know, laid out. But you feel a little bit more comfortable. The creatures don't seem as big anymore. The devils and demons and Garistro and all sorts of other crazy abominations that surround you guys seem a little bit more casual and a little less on edge that you're here now that they've kind of, you know, you bumped into them one or two times or you passed by them and things are a little bit calmer until Mucklak informs you as things are getting moved around and, you know, tables are being pushed together and people are being shooed out the door and people are going back to their rooms or back to a bath or there's a bit of a chaos and a commotion that overcomes the earth and kindling. And why was that happening? Does anybody want to hazard a guess?
Ye
it was
old
the
Glacia has arrived.
The princess of the 6th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Princess of the Sixth, which doesn't seem too out of place. When Glacia heralds her entrance, some lemures that have kind of been rolling along her side, you know, meshing in, melting flesh with each other and meshing out, herald her arrival. It seems like this is something that happens often enough to not be alarming. Mucklak greets her as she walks in. This staggeringly beautiful 9-10 foot tall woman with kind of nubbed horns, pale skin, golden eyes, this like long auburn hair that is like in braids. You can see this like skin stretched over these wings that protrude out from her back as she kind of stretches on entering the earth and kindling to hushed conversations, not necessarily silence, but her arrival is sudden, that is for sure. And Mucklak asks her what drink she would like, and she responds the usual. So you assume that she's, you know, been here before and kind of uses this place as a local haunt. The devils and demons are still looking at her. You see wings and pocked, scarred faces and fangs and horns that kind of scowl at her, or some kind of like bow in reverence. It seems like the reactions kind of depend. You imagine where they're from, what kind of interactions they've had with the family of the Sixth. You also learned that Glacia, and this is something that you guys have already known, Glacia is the daughter of the Lord of Hell, Asmodeus. She's basically the princess of Hell. And it's a little odd that she is not in her own domain. But yeah, what do you guys do as you kind of like sit there near the entrance of the earth and kindling? She is in front of you guys, kind of addressing the common area, slowly walking towards the bar, and these lemures that follow behind her, these hideous balls of flesh and bone and sinew that are kind of undulating on each other. There's some faces that kind of poke through every now and again. Sometimes it's a different face, sometimes it's a similar, you know, mouth or nose or elbows or something, but it's just these big balls of flesh that roll behind her. And the door remains open. It has not closed yet. It seems like there's still more of her party that has to come. What do you guys do?
be small, not be noticed.
Okay.
Hide.
He's small.
Not really. Wait, what were we doing before? I just stopped Argentum from doing something insane. We're at the bar.
Argentum,
Yeah,
do you
I
remember what you were doing?
was- I remember what I was doing.
Okay.
I immediately started talking mentally to Zephyriel, being like, "Hey, should I go talk to her? I don't know what I'm about to say. Do I do this?" And he's like, "Can you fucking not speak for 5 seconds?" Is essentially how that went down.
Basically, I was like, we have a lot of people who are very liable for our actions. So yeah.
Does anybody have? This is a very specific question, but does anybody have the ability to actually roll a perception check for anybody that would care to pay attention?
Oh, I guess I should be in the roll 20.
Maybe.
That would help. Yeah.
Maybe.
I will pay attention. Of course, I'll just be listening and sniffing and hearing.
I'm paying attention. Just let me
Listening,
log in
sniffing, and
real quick.
hearing.
My beat.
Okay.
You said it was a perception check, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
+0, baby. Here we go.
Very
Ah!
nice.
No, I never roll anything higher than a 10.
Okay.
Wait,
the fuck up
I'm
with
in
you.
this. I'm in this room too, right? Or
As you, yes, you are.
okay, so I'll pay attention.
You guys are closer to the entrance, but like off to the side, somewhere
Actually-
around like here. Oh my God. Okay.
I thought we had left the beak in the room.
Yeah, I thought Beak was hiding.
Oh, did
in
you
the
leave Beak in the
room.
room?
That's what I was thinking
mean,
too, because like I'm
you
pretty
can-
sure I
you-
was in the room.
I will retroactively say you can be here if you would
Damn.
like.
We
If
put you in our
you-
room so you were not easily found by the
Yeah,
Thrinshi.
I will be in the room then. Ignore
Okay,
my
cool,
perception roll.
Sunder is here though.
Okay.
I don't have eyes anymore. I gouged them out.
No, you did it.
You
You
were
got a
staring.
7. Your eyes are still there. They're
Yeah.
just
Damn.
bad.
You know, this is what
That's
happens
why I
when you
need
stare at my
glasses,
phone.
baby.
Damn. That
so Sunder,
sucks.
where are you in the room?
Well, last I checked, I was sitting on the floor next to Zeph, and we just kind of watched the fucking Princess of Hell just kind of walk through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging with my boys.
Yeah,
Sure.
I believe we
So-
moved to the bar.
Like gays and nays.
Oh yeah, that we were.
Okay.
we're at the bar now.
So Sunder and Zephyriel together, as you guys watch this, tall, for comparison to you guys at least, she's tall. To the rest of the demons, fairly normal height woman. This tall, elegant, thin woman approach the bar, making eyes at Mucklack, a slight smile pulling at her lips. You hear something that sounds like a chain being dragged behind her. This like metal on metal. You don't see anything. You notice that the lemures are like bumping into each other every now and again. They're very uncoordinated. These things are disgusting, and they're like they're like belching fatty pustules of like flesh and bone. But they're like bumping into each other, not because they're uncoordinated, but it seems like they're held together, like they're linked in some way. It's awkward, and but you do hear that it's almost ethereal, like it's echoed many times over and over while it comes and hits you in the ear, Sunder, and you can kind of feel this this heavy energy in the room. Zeph, actually, Ray, I'm gonna have you make an Arcana check as well.
No problem. Hey, by chance, are you able to make Soot's token normal size?
Yeah, I can do that.
I
big
tried
cat.
to fix it. Yeah, massive
Is it
cat.
next to you?
I think. I
Over
think
there.
I have. I think I don't remember. I don't remember, but I think I would have Soot. Like, I'm assuming our rooms are this way or something. I have Soot
Yes.
watching the entrance to our room and making sure that the Yathrinshi are not
Yes.
looking for Beak anywhere near it. That would be Soot's duty at the moment.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I'll make let me make a note of that.
And you said Arcana?
Arcana check,
Inve-
correct.
Arcana. Yeah. No problem. Okay, I clicked it. I don't know if it's coming in. There it is.
It's
The two back-to-back that ones.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, wait. No, okay, I have to. Okay,
you're
that's it.
you're just
I don't
kind
have
of
any
you're
spell
still kind
slots.
of like you're stunned at the silence that these previously boorish and brutish demons and devils. You're stunned that they are so silent and so I would dare to say well behaved now. Some of them are, they're still, playing cards or dice games or eating bar food, but there's a fair amount of them that are still looking at her. Other than the jingling chain, you're just kind of distracted by her and her presence.
Yeah, I'm probably overwhelmed by the, immense amount of celestial and fiendish sense everywhere.
Yeah, it's quite bright in here.
Is Glacia passing through this vicinity, or does it look like she's about to stop somewhere? Like, is she about to reach her destination? I kind of just want to eavesdrop, I think.
I'm going to use a token that is definitely not her, but it is something to project her visage upon. We'll do this one. Yeah, there we go. She's actually just bellying up to the bar right here. And her three lemures are sitting right behind her, just kind of chilling, behind and around her. Let me grab. Hey, remember this guy? He's a lemur now.
Oh, well.
They're so funny looking. I like frogs, man.
Yeah, they just kind of sit there and idle behind Glacia, and you were distracted again, all of you, by the processional of her coming in and stretching and kind of demanding attention in the room, and there's another figure that comes in behind her. About like 5'10", about your guys' height. Yeah, maybe give or take a few inches. A hood up, blue cloak, very, very dark, head to toe. It's kind of hard to tell, like, any sort of gender or race or anything to that effect. But they come and enter the establishment behind the lemures almost like a full minute after Glacia bellies up to the bar next to you guys, and just kind of stands about right here. Let me grab a token.
While you're grabbing a token, a question I have, knowing how my own power works, whenever Glacia gets near us, are we affected by any kind of magical aura?
Good point.
You'll know.
Okay. I feel okay.
That's ominous.
Okay.
We
I'm
just
also
die.
wait.
So none active then.
No, nothing right now.
Okay.
I can't find a new one, so we're gonna use an old one here. Oh, remember this guy? There we go. That's him right there. So he just kind of stands there. I know, right? He stands there. He's got they got their arms underneath their cloak, and you can tell that they're looking around, but it's so dark underneath the hood that you can't see any sort of features. It doesn't look like they are standing out of choice though. And Mucklak finishes preparing the drink that Glacia has as her, quote, usual, unquote. And he grabs this granite tumbler about the size of like one of your arms and uprights it. And you see this bright, like orange, yellow, liquid that is almost blinding in its luminescence be poured out of one of Mucklax's like pseudopods. Just kind of gets like foams up at the top, and she takes it. The foam kind of waterfalls down one side of it, and Glacia unhinges her jaw and opens the throat, and it all goes down in 1 or 2 gulps. She slams it on the table. You always do make it the best. I have to attribute it to my wonderful wall of ingredients. It is never just one man. And he kind of like wiggles a little bit and tries to get Glacia to smile. And yeah, Glacia does crack a smile as she takes her drink, and the hum, the like dull thrum of the bar begins to start to crackle again to life, and you hear a clink and people grabbing nuts, and metal on metal, and some laughs, and some singing off in the corner. It's okay. The desperado has entered the bar and nobody has gotten shot, so things look like it's starting to calm down. And Glacia and Mucklak begin to chew the fat for a little bit hushed. It's like she's trying to keep the conversation between just her and Mucklak. The lemures behind her start to drift away from her. And the entity standing behind the lemures, again, just stands there, doing next to nothing. What do you guys do?
In my head, I tell Soot, keep an eye out for lemurs. And then to my head, I say to, we're still mind linked, right?
Yep,
You
we
and
would
I?
be.
Now, if you were going to say something, what would it be?
Oh, I had absolutely no plan.
No plan to say something?
Oh, no, I had
No
plan
idea what you were going to say.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was
You
going to
speak before you...
improvise.
Wait, hold on. You don't think before you...
Not always. Sometimes I let the moment take me. Most of the time.
If you do find a minute to pop in or we get dragged in, I would advise not mentioning anything about Veyroun, the kid, or Asurvax or anything.
Oh, I had no plan of mentioning any of those. I do have an idea now, though.
Okay.
Just start by asking for a drink, that's all.
You're just passing by, helping a friend.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take that opportunity to move back. I just kind of like move over to where Sundur is and play very
Okay.
cool. I just want to play very
So-
cool.
You start to walk, so you walk around the lemures.
Yeah, I mean, they said they were splitting off. I probably would have just waited till they cleared a path.
Oh, they don't clear. They just kind of... It's like they're pulling away from her in a way. They're just kind of like... They're orbiting her still, but like not more than 10, 15 feet away from her at any time. So you would have to pass by them if you were to get to Sunder.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cause any problems, so I would go around, not through. Just like, my friend's on the other side of the table. I'm going to make my way to keep him company, very nonchalant. I'm blind. I'm going to actually lean into being blind, pretend like I don't know where I'm going, and kind of like use some technique to kind of feel my way around of some
As
sort.
you do that, you pass by one of the lemures. It's hard not to like, they're such a pathetic presence. It's literally this puddle of humanity. Like, what is a man, right? This puddle of humanity that is just on the floor writhing, and you don't see anything, and that does help because it's hard, they're hard to look at, but you hear Zephyriel, Ray, help, please. Do you keep moving?
I'd pause for a second. Um, does it sound like anybody?
Make a history check.
Also, I was gonna ask, do I know what a lemure is?
Make a history check
Okay.
for both.
2 rolls or just 1?
Just one.
Dude, roll 20 is so ass. I got a 9.
I'll give you a mulligan. Give me one more roll
Okay.
because you're trying to do 2 things here.
Look at the roll history.
that's
It's
better.
like actually
it's not great.
trash.
And the only person that rolled well isn't even here. All right.
Okay, 14.
So a 14. As you go past the lemure, you don't feel anything. You don't see anything. You do hear your name several times, and a plea for help. And it does sound a little familiar. You weren't really directly speaking with this person very much, but they had a very unique cadence in how they used to speak to you and your friends at large. They've helped out several times. You've helped them out in dire straits. In fact, some of the worst experiences of their life. And it is almost unmistakably the cadence of Ryla,
Oh no, my God!
who passed sometime after the raising of Ivranka. Glacier is kind of like laughing at a joke that Mucklack told and a little bar trick that he employed while mixing another cocktail.
I think I just I swallow and suppress all the feelings of immediate shock, and then I continue walking and sitting next to Sunder.
And then another like voice kind of like plows over it, and it's just a low groan of pain. And then another voice claws over top of that one, and it's just a shriek and a howl. Then you sit down next to Sunder.
Yeah, can I whisper to him?
You can try.
Is it just really loud in here?
Yeah, it's gotten back to its
Sunder, you speak sign language by any chance, like on your sheet?
I can look. Give me 1 second. What languages do I know?
common sign language. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I have it on my
Yeah.
sheet. That's why I was wondering.
Nope. I know 3 languages, and none of them are sign language.
Bro.
By now, would we know what each other's languages are? May I ask? if
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay?
I have a feeling you guys would know, unless you're trying to deliberately keep any of them secret. I feel like you guys are a unit at this point.
What languages do you speak?
Sunder speaks Common, Infernal, and Elven.
Okay, I speak Elvish too. Okay. Wait, let me just double check. Yes, I do. Okay, so in Elvish, I'm gonna speak to you and ask you. Sunder, do you know what those things are? Behind her.
Sunder's gonna turn to you really kind of like shocked because he hasn't heard the Elvish language in a while, so he's really confused. Sorry. Repeat that. Do I know what?
Sorry, trying to be discreet. Do you know what the things behind her are? And I won't be like looking. And if you try to look, I'm gonna be like, be natural.
Sure. So Sunder's gonna look over and see whatever these things are. Do
Okay,
do I know
Make
what they are?
me a yeah. You know what? I think you would. You don't even have to roll for this. This is just these are these are part of, for lack of a better term, this is part of your culture. So lemures they're disgusting on the surface. They're hideous. They're gross. It's just this pathetic puddle of flesh. But what they really are essentially devils and demons kind of treat them as souls are naturally very slippery. They get away. They go all over the place. They are impossible to get a handle on, right? Even in things like iron flasks, it's a lot to hold on to. You need to have something natural. You need to have something elastic and something that is similar to a body. Lemures are basically coin purses for souls. It is a place for people more powerful than them to shove wayward souls in and then just kind of like keep them in holding in the plane they exist on, and they are tortured. They are weakened on the inside. They are constantly kept in a state of subservience and submissiveness. And it's a good way to transport souls as well. Lemures are also used as like trade baubles, right? They're these little trinkets that are sold, back and forth depending on how many souls are in sort of a lemure. You can, buy land in the plane of fire for 2 lemures with 50 souls in them or something like that, right? So it's a little bit more utility, but it's like this sick shambling utility that just has to be dragged with you. It's a constant reminder.
Okay. Sunder will kind of look back towards Zeph. Well, that, my friend, is a lemure. You do know how a soul typically works, yes? How...
Vaguely.
Well, what a lemure is, essentially, think of them like a coin purse or a bag of holding. This fleshy amalgamation. But pretty much those things hold souls to keep them in place.
All right, understood.
Curious though, what makes you ask?
Let me, I'm gonna go check on Brian, and then I'll explain. Don't do anything stupid, all right?
Sure, of course. And after agreeing, Sunder's gonna smile and he slams his hand on the bar. Barkeep! Another round!
So Glacia and Mucklak both look at you. And Glacia gives a very shallow nod and raises an eyebrow before knocking back a second of her golden orange mixture concoction that Mucklak has made. And Mucklak kind of goes down to you and says, "Yes, hello, my friend. What can Mucklak get for you?"
You know what? How about you give me a round of what they're having?
Mucklak stops for a second, and he has these just white. He doesn't have any pupils or anything. Just these white it's like the backside of a teacup or whatever. His white eyes kind of get really wide. And he leans in close. Are you sure about that, my friend?
Never been more sure in my life about anything. And while you're at it, why don't you give them another round on me?
I don't think that's a very good idea. It is unfortunate, that you have such a very strong constitution. And then you hear a voice from the other end of the bar. Oh, shove off it, Mucklak. Just entertain the boy. I'll pick up the pieces. She looks at you. And Mucklak says, "Okay." And he begins his song and dance. He begins his show. He reaches the pseudopod out into some of these drawers marked in this runic language that is probably only known to Mucklak. And the entire time he's humming and trying to put on the show, he's looking at you, and his eyes aren't moving. And if he could, you swear you'd see a bead of sweat come down his face.
While
He shakes it up. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, while he's making the drink, Argentum's gonna just lean in against the bar, assuming they're close enough to Glacia to try to make conversation here.
Sure, if you would like to. Absolutely.
Oh,
There's only a few.
okay.
There's a few things at the bar, but you guys are close enough that you could speak up and she would hear you.
I have left the scene. I'll just tell you
Roger.
now, I've left.
We're off to
Not
a
there
great
anymore.
start, Aiden. We're off to a great start.
Yeah, let's go, buddy. You let the two
I'm counting on you
fucks
guys.
out here. Argentum's gonna just casually lean against the bar. Just, apologies, my lady, if you don't mind my asking. Whatever is in that drink of yours, if you'll have to pick up the pieces afterwards.
You should just watch. You're a mortal. You don't have much time here. Why
I
ask me a
don't.
question when you can see what's going to happen for yourself?
True enough.
And Mucklak finishes his concoction. And soon enough, you see this granite tumbler that he produces, fills it up. It's quite tall, about this. It's like the length of your torso, but like, you know, she's able to kind of grip it in her like almost bat-like fingers quite easily. You got to use two hands as the foam from this drink starts to come off down the sides and start to like slick the sides of this granite tumbler. It's a big drink. Like there's no sugarcoating that. There's probably like, I want to say like a liter of liquid in there. And do you like, what do you do? Do you get a better look at it? Do you just straight up throw it back?
You know, I'm honestly like, I think he would throw it back, but he has been like staring at Glacia this entire time. He's just got like a little fucking shit-eating smirk on his face.
Okay. And you drink it. It's thicker than you thought it was going to be. It goes down almost like a smoothie, right? It takes a little bit for it to start to like get some inertia, and then once it starts coming out of the drink and down your gullet, it starts to pick up and it flows all the way down. It's warm. It's fuzzy. It's a little spicy. It's quite tasty. As a matter of fact, can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
Joy. Let me see.
Ooh.
Make sure of something quick. Okay, that was something else entirely. Constitution saving throw. I'm not that great at these, but we'll see.
Come on, baby
Two.
boy.
Never mind. Huge W. We're getting all the shitty rolls out of the way.
Showing up being like, hey, I don't want to kill another character right now.
You
however.
drink it. It goes down smooth. It's quite tasty. It's a little voluminous in your stomach. You kind of feel it like start to warm and roil a little bit. It's like swallowing a science experiment. You know, it's like swallowing the volcano. It's roiling in there a little bit. You get this like nice, dull, pleasant sensation all over your body. Like behind your eyeballs, feels a little bit warm. You get a little bit of pressure. You know, your tongue's a little fuzzy. But other than that, that's all you feel. And Mucklak looks at you with like lidded eyes, and just for the first time, you see him frown. About our proposition, I'm so sorry I cannot accommodate you, Glacia. It is unfortunate, but you know the rules, and so do I. and I'm afraid I cannot let you through.
Well-
With Mucklax's voice, he doesn't like giving bad news. He sounds, but like he's determined. Unfortunately, we cannot accommodate you at this time. But maybe you would like to stay in the baths, huh? Maybe? Glacia grips her granite tumbler. You see her claws and nails start to like scratch the surface of it. And then she like lets it go and takes a deep breath. I see. I see. Give me a moment. She closes her mouth, closes her eyes, pushes away back from the bar, and goes to sit at one of the tables right here for just a minute. The lemures start to move over to her, and then the chained man approaches the bar. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Feeling
boy.
the tension in the room, Argentum's just going to lean in towards Mucklak. Just, what was that delightful drink you made for me earlier that created that little fire pup or whatever? How about another one of those, or something fun of your own creation?
Mucklak like slumps over to you and puts his like head on the bar and props it up with his fist. Okay. And he does it with a somber look on his face.
Oh,
He kind of
but
shakes up the cocktail, pours it out for you once more, and it's not as fun when he's not in it.
yeah, buddy, no, fuck.
But you have it in front of you. This this frothing purple drink, made with the similar ingredients. Maybe not the exact same ones. Mucklak doesn't make the same drink twice. But would you like to drink it?
Hell yeah, I would.
All right. You knock it back. It goes down a little foamier than you thought it was going to be. It's a lot of air in there. He shook it up a little bit more than the last one. And just like before, right from underneath of you, you feel like a nipping at your boots. And lo and behold, you have a little terrier down there. It's just a terrier that is its fur is starting to like lick flame at the bottom of the bar, but this place is probably 400 degrees on a good day, so you're probably good. But yeah, you got a little familiar now too.
Little friend. By the way, Mucklak, is there any way you could provide me with some bottles of wine or something of that sort? I have a friend I would like to entertain tonight.
Wine? Why? He perks up a little bit more. Yes, of course. Do you want? And he goes further back in the bar and starts like calling it out. Something a little more fancy, or something a little bit more, normal, from the material plane, perhaps, or maybe I have this wonderful ale.
Let's do fancy.
Ooh, okay. He takes a larger than normal bottle out that's this pearlescent color, this like opalite color, and you just hear a thump, and he decants a little bit of it into a pitcher for you. And as he brings it over, he turns. It's the first time you're actually seeing this liquid. It looks like wine. It's this burgundy color, but there is unmistakable like swirls, almost like there's like a sky on the inside of this decanter, that is constantly moving about, even when he rests it on the edge of the bar and kind of pushes it over to you. As it starts to settle down, it still is like moving consistently, almost like shimmering on the surface and then on the inside.
Looks divine. Thank you, darling.
It is quite divine. It is so good. It is one of my personal favorites. Thank you for asking.
Of course. Thank you for providing.
And he smiles at you and kind of gives a side-eye long glance toward Glacia, and it's like he remembers himself for a second. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think that is everything.
And he goes back to nervously just like picking and putting. He is ambling. He's not entertaining anymore. He is trying to fill time. It's almost like he's being held hostage.
Okay. I'm gonna sidle up to Sunder.
Okay.
Blair, darling, how do you feel?
You mean after that drink?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. They made it seem to be a little bit more strong, but I don't feel anything really.
Argentum, do you cross the cloaked figure on your way over?
Yeah.
Thunder?
I mean, they would have to.
Okay. As you do.
Okay.
You get a better look at them, not necessarily a good look at them, but you get a better look at them. And the thing that really sticks out as you're walking past them and they lift their head to look at Mucklak, trying to get his attention, these bright green emerald eyes flash under the hood, not by any sort of magical way, but the way the light hits them from these stained glass windows of the outside, this like red cast on their eyes just flashes green for a second, almost like you would look at like an animal at night when their eyes are kind of like flashed. They have that night vision going on.
Does it make me feel any sort of way, or is it just like...
It makes you feel nostalgic. It makes you feel like...
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, it makes you feel nostalgic.
Interesting.
At that point, while you are moving over to Sunder, you get a response from Soot, Ray. And it's not necessarily a, this is happening kind of thing. It's somebody is coming this way. And you hear
Okay. I'm
like
also going that way.
heavier felling footsteps. Okay, cool. So you see Elohim in the hallway.
Perfect.
Fully dressed. Looks like he had just gotten out of the bath about maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. And he begins walking toward the common area.
Can I pause? Can I catch him in the hallway before he makes his? We basically would be
Yes.
passing each other, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And he nods to you, but you strike up a conversation.
In Celestial, I say, can I talk to you privately for a second over here before the common area?
What is the hurry?
No hurry, just discretion. You familiar with lemurs? I don't know how to say it. Lemur.
And he says with a very thick celestial accent, Remuri.
That.
Yes. Why?
Do you know how to retrieve a soul from it?
There are ways. Yes. Mystical and mechanical.
Any, how do you say, subtle?
Subtle ways?
None of them subtle. The traditional way is to purchase one.
How much?
Though one ferryman's coin is the going rate. Why? You worry me, Zephyriel. What dark magics are you entwined with?
I'm not. Someone I know.
He puts like a, or he like, he has a very large hand that kind of rests on your shoulder, and he says,
Everyone has someone. There is an order to things. There is a reason you don't see souls flitting about. Laws, natural or man-made, are upheld.
Right. Do you know anyone here that has these ferryman coins?
I do not. Personally, the last I saw one was in Dis, the great city.
Okay, that's fine. And Bryant, he's still in the bath?
Yes, he has recovered.
Good.
He's taken
Is it-
to walking on his own. As unsteady as it is, it was quite quick, his recovery. Must
He'll
be
be
some
flying again in
motivation.
no time.
I hope so, for his and your sake.
Sure. That's all. Thank you.
before he leaves, he grabs you and puts you back where you were.
Yeah, he can tell I'm very in a hurry, like kind of rushed.
Yeah.
Zephyriel. Are you sure you're telling me everything?
About which?
Your Lemure question.
His eyes
Glass.
flash for a second.
You are not.
I believe she is called Glacia. She has arrived in the common
Glacia.
area. She carries
His
Lemures.
His face falls a little bit.
Yes. The courtesans and or retinue that follows her. Strange for her to be out.
Yes, quite curious. I heard a voice of a friend from within one of them. They asked for my help.
Quite
So I'm trying to
small
help.
odds. But it seems...
Well, that seems to be my luck, so.
Yes. Luck.
Bad luck,
will
I
do
should say.
I will do some reconnaissance and see how I may be able to help you.
I can look around. You don't have to waste your time on this.
You sure?
Yes, with the Thrinshi and the other things. Your attention is better elsewhere.
I was just on my way to see where they were going.
You should continue then. I didn't want to
Okay.
hold you for this long.
No bother. Tend to your friend.
I'll just
He
nod.
nods and smiles. He walks further down the hallway. And you go and see Bryant?
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't think Bryant's gonna be carrying some ferryman's coins.
Okay.
So my next best bet is unfortunately Acervax.
Okay.
That's the bathhouse, the bathroom that I'll be heading to next.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
You go down one room, and you do see that Acervax has been drying off and applying various lotions and unguents and creams and oils to his anointing himself. You know, he's on vacation. Like he's trying to have a good time, and like treat himself after such a long time in prison. And he sees your head start to peek out around the side of the door, and he makes eye contact with you, slowly rubbing things into his skin.
Yes.
You're an ancient being, correct?
But I'm not old.
I was very careful with my words.
I could tell, thank you.
I want to get a little closer so that I
He
can,
his eyes
you know,
dart around the room.
be a bit more hush. Slowly.
Is there someone in this place that you know of that deals in ferryman coins?
He smiles a little bit, and he himself gets a little clandestine too.
Really? I never took you for
Yes.
the type.
Normally, probably not. But this is important.
Dealing in souls just kind of comes with its own little a host of problems. Are you sure this is some band-aid you're willing to pull off right now?
I don't know. What kind of host of problems?
Well, you know, you remove a soul from one place, but it has to go somewhere. Yes? You take the soul from a body, it cannot go back into that other body without some sort of grand ritual or precious transference of energy. It has to go somewhere, and if there is not a reliable host nearby...
So
He's
you
like,
need some
kind of
sort
like,
of vessel or husk?
Bingo. If a dead body lying around.
it looks like he's like actually like it's like you tell the kid at
You
camp
getting
you want to
into
go
it?
sneak out and get ice cream. You're just like, you want to go to the kitchen and get some ice cream, and he's just like, oh yeah, this is like my pastime.
I would pump the brakes on your excitement, considering the soul I'm trying to barter is under Glacia's care.
Strange. Glacia's sixth circle of hell.
Palace Ossier.
I heard a
So-
voice from a Lemure. I'm trying to
Everybody
free it.
hears voices from Lemures. Oh. Oh. So you want to go to the sixth circle of hell? I don't know if I can facilitate that.
It can't be done here. With the
Wait, the Lemure...
pathetic little thing.
Glacia
on it.
is here?
Yes.
He starts to gather his shit.
I gotta get out of here. Oh,
What?
boy.
You were
I
helping
believe-
me like 5 seconds ago.
What? No, that's the Glacia is here. The Princess of Hell is just in the other room.
Right. Okay, Han.
If you guys had a good idea, you'd get out of here as well. Well, you could. Turn this into some long, weird negotiation. I am an ancient being. That is a god. Good luck. No coward.
It sounds like you're a little scared.
Okay. No. I am cautious. You don't get to be as ancient as I am without watching out for your own skin.
He rubs in some more lotion.
Well, then we have that in common. So, ferryman coins. Will that not work with Glacia?
It'll work. It'll work, but you'll need...
He sits down. He pulls up a stool.
Glacia is a contrarian. Everything she does, she first says the opposite. She is subtle, articulate, cruel, and snobbish. Her one...
He looks around to make sure nobody else is in here.
Her one weakness is being tethered to her father's legacy. Asmodeus is so much more than she will ever even have the biological capacity to be. She is a byproduct. She is a vestige. She is a seat warmer in hell. Alboga runs itself. She does nothing. She wants to think she does something. She wants to think she has some semblance of power. That's why she's a manipulator. That's why she pulls all the strings.
That's why she's probably escaping under her father's watch right now without him knowing.
She's a rebel.
Okay.
But, like many denizens of hell, she is greedy. And like I said, good luck.
I get it. It sounds like she'll be hard to do business with. But you seem to know a lot.
I do know a lot. And I've already promised to help you. What's in it for me if we get this soul back?
And besides, is it a powerful one? Is this something that we could resell, maybe? Get some...
No.
Okay, fine.
no.
This is somewhat
Well-
important to you, clearly.
Somewhat. Just someone that doesn't deserve to be endlessly tormented.
Zephyr,
think-
nobody in hell thinks they deserve to be there. Everyone in prison is innocent.
I'm sure that's not exactly true.
How well do you know this person? Did you know this person?
Surrounded in a sea of selfishness. She was one of the first ones to be generous to me since arriving in Yvbranca. Despite how I look, how I carry myself, how I speak, she didn't seem to care about that. Just passionate about what she did. So maybe she, because she was in commerce and selling goods and whatnot, she had done bad in the past. I don't know how she ended up in the hells, but she was good to me. She asked for my help. I owe it to her to at least try.
These mortals and life pacts, these death favors, it's just...
Is she
help you
worth
procure-
bartering with the god of the, would you say 9th? 6th?
6th.
I don't know. I don't know.
I will help you procure ferryman's coins. That will be the extent of my aid. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
Sounds good. That's all I asked for, anyways.
They're over there next to the sleeping devil. See you.
I love him. He's a bitch. I love him so much.
We love him.
Oh, we stan.
And sure enough, you look over and this dusty, like fuzzy bat-like devil is kind of resting in the baths that Acervax was in, and pretty fast asleep, laying against the wall. You hear this very low, like ruckling snore coming from his snout, and next to him are several finished mucklac cocktails and a robe behind him. There's a couple of adornments on the robe and some like denotions of rank, and then maybe like where they are from. And then on the ground close to him is a loosely opened bag of coins about the size of like, I don't know, like a Ritz cracker.
Okay. Could I have a second to think about how I'm going to take these?
In the second that you do think about how you're going to take them, Acervax is gone. And he leaves behind this like this wisp of green smoke that on the inhale kind of like is acrid and doesn't hurt, but it's like your lungs try and push it out.
Bitch.
Yeah, I need to come up with an idea on how to do it. Okay, before that
Sure.
though.
While you do that, while you've
yeah,
come
sure,
up with
thank
an
you.
idea, we're gonna pivot back over to Glacia, and the cadre of people that are currently at the bar with the Lemures. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Argentum and Sunder, you two were having
Yeah.
a conversation.
I was just checking in on my boy. But, like, at this point, I'd say Argentum's probably kind of eyeing the Lemures because they've never, like, while they are hard to look at, they've only ever read about these things. So they're just taking them in and trying to almost commit them to memory to the point where they do pull out their notebook and they start doing like a rough, like they're no artist, but doing like a rough sketch of what they're seeing and like trying to write it down as like in like a narratively satisfying way, if that makes sense.
Sure. Make an investigation check. I'll have you do that.
Hell yeah, bro.
While you're kind of like sketching and
Roll
drawing.
good, bitch.
You also see a
18.
couple of other. Oh, that's really good. Okay, cool. You see a couple of other devils and demons that seem to know Glacia come up to the table that she is currently at and have a conversation with her. And it's not particularly quiet. They're they're ribbing her and asking her all sorts of questions and throwing out jokes and stuff like that, while the Lemures kind of like grab at table scraps and things that fall on the ground and try and support her chair and do like really sycophantic things for her. As you study them, you see that every now and again, when they're like moving out, or like an arm comes out of the center, or some sort of limb apparates itself and pushes out, there's a face that comes out too, and you do indeed see Ryla's face pop out of one of the Lemures and stretch its maw open in like a silent scream, trying to like push out of whatever like embryotic sac that this is. That makes up this creature. But most of the other ones, you kind of it seems random. That was the only one you really noticed. Sunder, I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check too. Well, since you're next to Argentum who is currently writing things down. You kind of look over and see what they're writing.
That's an
An
8.
Okay, so it's almost hypnotic in how gross that these lemures are. And as it cycles through face after face, you too see Ryla come out of one of them. But you also see another face that you recognize, or you thought you recognized, but Ryla overcame that far too fast. Like, Ryla plowed over the top of that one before you had a chance to quite, like, figure out exactly who it was. And as you do that, the cloaked figure appears to your right, Argentum.
Okay.
You don't see them move. They just and lean over the bar casually.
Uh-huh.
And then under their breath, quietly, they say, Argentum, is that you? Or am I freaking out?
What?
Please be real. Please be real. Please be real.
I'm real. Who are you?
Come with me. I can't show you here. Come with me.
Can I make an insight check, bro?
Make an insight
Do I-
check.
Does this seem suspicious?
Oh,
That's
okay,
a 16.
Cool. You don't know, but the voice sounds very familiar.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Santa, give me a moment. Don't do anything stupid.
Stupid's my middle name.
I know.
So
Let's go.
the masculine voice pulls you over to the side of the bar that is closer, the side of the establishment that is closer to y'all's rooms, and he reaches for his hood to pull it down and like talk to you before a voice cuts over everything and almost like booming. Glacia says, Champion, this lummox doesn't think that you can wield a sword as good as I do. She's a little in her cups at this point. I would like to show him what you can do. I think that it's a good idea that we get this taken care of. And he puts his hand on your shoulder, walks over to Glacia, takes a knee, and they have a conversation that you can't hear. About a minute goes by. Glacia goes back to talking. The figure goes over to one of the devils and puts his hands on their shoulders and kind of rubs them and tells a joke to kind of soften the mood a little bit. And you see a very like a fun smile across his mouth before he comes back over to you. And
Where were we?
You're
Sorry.
going to tell me who the hell you are. What is this?
he puts his hood down. And you haven't seen this face in a very, very long time. But it is Desmond. His long brown hair framing
What the
like a
fuck?
cherubic round face. These trademark emerald eyes that contrast with his like tawny skin. He's grown. It looks like he's grown through soot and scars and scabs, through fire, through battle, through love and loss. He looks about maybe 10, 15 years older than when you last saw him. And he says,
Hells.
Oh God, I have not. I thought you dead.
No. I got caught up in everything in Bronco. What the hell are you doing with her?
This may be difficult. But
he closes his eyes, and then he opens them. And one of his eyes is a slightly more earthen shade of green than the other. And a smile that is uncharacteristic of Desmond grows on his face. And a voice that is not Desmond's comes out. And he says,
Argentum, it's me, Kelly.
What the fuck?
Shh.
Sorry. What do you...
I have been literally through hell searching for Beatrice, my wife, for quite some time. It's been almost, it feels like years. And through it all, through the tributaries of life and the veins of this world that I have flowed through for the last few weeks, I somehow ended up in the font, in the garden of Palace Osea. And I was plucked from that obscurity by her. It was something called a great soul. I don't know what that means, what it was, and I never asked any questions. But she needed somewhere to put me. I am her champion. And through the Book of Names and Lives, she was able to find somebody that I guess was equally important to you. You can't know. They can't know. Ray, Wall, Sunder, none of them can know about this.
Is my
Just like
friend
you and-
alive?
We're working on it.
What do you mean you're working on it?
I'm not even fully alive yet. Okay, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of moving parts. And before I start to cry tears that aren't mine, I need you to know that Beatrice isn't one of those lemures.
Okay. Just tell me, is Desmond alive? And if
He
he's
will
not,
be.
you need to...
He will be. He's living a half-life right now. We are burning his candle at both ends. And if we don't get me out of him and back to where I'm supposed to be, we're both gone.
Okay. Your body is still with Zyra. Last we checked, last we spoke.
Okay. That's good.
Because
Oh, that's good. Oh, today's been a good day.
assuming she's what I think she is, I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
What does that mean?
They'll lean against the table, turning their back to Glacia, and almost like a casual, just trying to make it look like they're making casual conversation, mostly because they know the state of their expressions right now.
Mm-hmm. Make a stealth check.
Yeah, you got it, bud. I'm so good at these. I'm so fucking good at these.
Bless
oh
it.
my
I'm
God.
blessing it with my snap.
Okay,
Yo,
that's
nice.
a 16. That's a 16.
Double
Not too
16.
bad.
It seems like she is just intoxicated enough and just engrossed enough in the conversations with like these higher ranking devils that she's not really paying attention to, you know, literally anything else. Even the lemures are just kind of like grabbing at the feet of the chair.
Okay. We came into contact with some Yocklaws, or a Yocklaw, and they said
Okay.
they could smell their sister on me, and this was not long after Zyra and I were entangled. So I began to fear that she wasn't what she said she was, but I don't know.
Okay.
I just hope everything's okay. I hope your body's
I
okay.
have-
Because
I have known her for 10 years. In
okay,
that time, she has never given me any reason. I trust her with my life. I trust her in my death.
okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Closes his eyes and opens them back up, and they are a remarkably bright green.
It's good to see you again. Oh, God.
It's good to see you too.
And
You be safe.
he smiles and nods. And then one of his eyes twitches as though he is getting a migraine. Coming. Yes, he puts his foot back up and begins to hurry over to the side of Glacia, who is motioning for him to go and be a doll and get me another drink from Mucklak. And he does so. Over the next 2 or 3 minutes, he goes back up to the bar, has a small, short conversation with Mucklak, the entire time stealing glances from you, and kind of looking at Sunder as well, but Sunder doesn't know any of this. So, all right, Ray. So you
Yes.
are in this this small enough bathhouse, but big enough for some of these devils and demons to fit in. And this one in particular, the one that you're staring at, who's knocked out, head against the wall, snoring quite deeply, is like 10, 15 feet tall. Most of him is submerged in the liquid that he's in. But next to him is this black leather bag, loosely open, and coins. He's just being pretty careless about them.
Awesome. Just completely knocked out.
Seems like it.
Okay. These coins.
Hmm.
These coins.
Yes.
The coins.
The coins.
Coins.
With the little divine sense, could I get a ping on how many there are in the bag without getting near them?
Yeah, you whip out a divine sense, and this place is much less
know.
occupied, so it's a little bit
Okay,
easier to like a little bit easier for you to parse everything. And on the inside of this bag, which is about the size of your arm, like in length,
Oof.
it's a big bag. There's about 185 to 200 coins.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Molly. Much appreciated. I love Molly. Molly's fantastic. We love Molly here. We stand Molly. Thank you so much for the
Molly,
raid.
I love
Molly.
you.
We're playing D&D. We're on episode 45. You guys are fucking lost, I'm sure. But we're still playing. We're having a great time. It's good RP. It's good RP. It's good RP. Anyway, continue.
All right. What's the worst that could happen? I'm just gonna, there's no one else in here?
No. Beyond the magmen that kind of come in and out to tend this place, no. You don't really see anybody besides these tiny little like flame magma imps that come in and out and are kind of treated poorly, but like, they won't say anything. You don't think?
Okay. I've been going back and forth with like, do I stretch this out longer and slow everything down to play this smart? Or do I just walk up and grab them and like see what happens?
You got shoot your shot. You can there's ways you can make this clever if you want, but you could also just like grab it.
I know. Okay. I'm gonna do one careful thing first, and if nothing comes of it, I'm just gonna yeet it. So
Okay, Roger.
I'm gonna telepathically have Soot come to me. Then I'm gonna take out like a like a piece of cloth parchment, something that I can just write like a short message on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna write down, do you have any magic for stealing? And I'm gonna have Soot go to our room and scratch on the door to give the message to Beak.
Okay. So 45 seconds. You write down this note, get it on Soot. The magmen come in and look at you and kind of like, they do a little terrier of their, a collie head tilt, and then go back to their business, restocking, towels and leathers and oils and stuff like that. Soot goes
I'm gonna
out
play it cool and like take a note of like all of that kind of like the route and stuff. I'm doing a little bit of a small intrigue here to see if the devil moves or if anything changes, who comes in and out while I wait on Soot and Beak.
A couple of there's a devil that's made almost entirely of metal from head to toe. It's almost like an animated suit of this like black metal armor just sinks in, and you see the little like holes in his eyes start to fade as he relaxes in the pool. You see what looks like a Dao, which is like this big earth giant elemental, this like dark-skinned, almost onyx-skinned creature. This large woman begins to lower herself into the bath. You see these beads and wooden trinkets start to float up, and she relaxes. So those are the two that are in there right now, in addition to the devil over in the corner who is asleep, the bat devil. And then about a minute or two passes, and seems like Soot comes back. You hear a knock on the door, really more like a dull thud.
Yeah,
Silent
it's like
Beak.
cat scratching.
Okay, she's gonna like get startled slightly by it and press her ear up against the door.
And it's the dull like corded meowing of a large cat.
Okay, she'll tentatively open up the door and peek out.
And Soot's
Alright,
there.
he drops the note.
And you read it, and it says, "Do you have any magic for stealing?"
She
Signed, Zephyriel.
Oh yeah. It's gotta be personalized.
She will look at Soot. Can Bee confer how like familiars work and stuff?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
So like, would she know that Zephyriel would be able to see through Soot's eye and everything?
He's so Soot's a steed. I don't think I can, but we can communicate
Oh, yeah.
telepathically. So if you say something, Soot will hear it and then can communicate.
You guys are
it to
close
me.
enough
Right,
in
if
the
I say
building for that to
something,
work.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't help at all because I can't say anything.
Right.
I hope
Oh,
Soot
you can
fucking
show
read.
the note. Yeah. Well,
I will say,
no.
can you, Beak, can you make me a stealth check?
Oh. Fuck, dude. 12.
12? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you're able to communicate telepathically with Ray, who's currently in the bath. What do you say?
I mean, she'll like close the door after Soot gets into the room.
Okay.
And we'll write down on her slate, showing it to Soot. Are you trying to steal something specific? Nod or shake head.
So nod your head.
And Soot nods their head.
She thinks, and she writes, "Are you in the baths? Yes or no?"
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Soot nods.
She will write down, "Are you trying to steal a coin?"
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Nod your hood. Nod your head. So,
Soot
how the
nods.
fuck do you know that?
Beak will go into, like, rifle around in her satchel and pull out the coin and show it to Soot.
Is it the same thing?
Yup.
Oh. Why didn't I start with Beak? Man, this
We
gets
need
a whole. Okay,
another
hold
one.
on.
Not that you know it.
I don't.
You know,
I
it'd be nice to
know.
have the whole bag, honestly. But
I mean, you know.
You know what, dude? Okay.
She'll
big
quickly stow
bag.
the coin and
I'm
write,
shutting up.
"That coin?" Question mark.
Well, so can't communicate what I want to say. Okay, does it seem like the devil's gonna be out for a bit?
it seems like it.
Oh man, I just don't want to leave the room and then come back. And
He's
gone.
real drunk. It is day one of freedom for him, so
For sure. For sure. I think Soot would just sit there expectantly waiting for the original question to be answered. Do you have
Oh.
any magic for stealing?
Right. Beak will realize that she didn't actually directly answer that, and write, "No, I don't have any magic for that."
Okay.
Beak,
All
can you
right.
make a what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 17.
17?
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. So as you are communicating with Soot and Ray, and you're like writing things down and something catches your nose. It's been this like there's this vague undercurrent of like brimstone and metal and like iron around here. It's just a little bit, metallic. But this is way more foul. This is like rotten eggy. This is sulfurous. This is it feels like you're being like gassed. And not only are you noticing this, like a couple of people in the room with you, some of your compatriots are like starting to cover their nose or like, what is that? What is going on? Did Krillin like release a huge fart or something like that? Like, I don't know. It's acrid. It's gross.
Beak is gonna like grab part of her cloak and like drape it over her nose.
Okay, cool.
And can I like more or less tell where the smell is coming from, or
Yeah, it's outside.
like directly outside the door? Or?
Oh, it's not strong enough for you to like know exactly where it is, but it is coming from outside. It's coming from the outside in. It's not inside the room with you.
Ah, can I peek outside? Is there like a window in this room that I can peek out of, or?
The window in this room views outside, so you'd be looking at the from where you are. You're looking at the plane of fire.
Okay.
So it's just a perpetual sunset sky, atmosphere ablaze, meteors raining down. Traditional hell.
Well, I'm gonna open the door and peek outside and see what's the deal.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
All right.
Time to discover who farted.
Make a yes, exactly. Make an investigation check.
Bam. 10. I
10.
rolled a 4, but it's a 10.
You don't see anything, but something hits your wing that is currently on the door handle. It's like this. It's like a booger landed on you. This sick yellow, like waxy buildup just landed on your wing and sloughed off onto the ground.
Can I, like, immediately, like brush off whatever residue was on my wing?
Yeah. You flap your wings in the hallway, and you don't. Nothing else falls on you.
Where
you
did
do get
it
it
come
off.
from? I look up. I look to the side. Where did that come from?
You look up and you see something you have seen before. This disgusting composition of like an ooze mixed with arms that kind of shoot out and web itself in the ceiling of the hallway. It's got one large eye that's stuck in the middle of this like waxy body that constantly moves and undulates in on itself. It's almost like it's hanging from the ceiling and trying to like keep itself up to the top, like push its own like drooping liquid up onto the ceiling in order to stay out of view. But down, you look at it, it looks at you. Down the hallway, as you're looking to your side, you see one of the drow assassins of Kyriansli and points to you, and then this waxy thing falls down on top of you. Would you like to do anything?
Oh, what a
Ruh-roh.
fucking... Can I cast Misty Step to dodge?
Yeah, you cast Misty Step. You fade, you go back into the room as this thing falls just outside the door, and you close the door behind it. Or in
I
front of it,
immediately
rather.
write down a message and show it to Soot, being like, I am in danger, please come help.
Okay.
And as you're writing that, you see underneath of the floor or underneath of the door this like these waves of wax start to leak themselves in, and it seems innocent, and like it seems not innocent, but it seems like it seems slow at first, but after like 2 seconds of it, you hear a like against the door frame. Okay. We will go back to where were we at? We'll go back to the common area.
Did all that just happen in the hallway, by the way?
Yeah, that just happened in the hallway.
The hallway outside of the.
Correct, outside the door outside the room that you guys are staying at in the Earthen Kingdom.
Which is that also connected to the baths too? Same hallway.
It's on the other side. You'd have to go through the common area in order to get to the like.
Oh,
Rooms.
I did not know that we were that far away.
The rooms are on one side, and then the baths are on the other side of the common area. Yeah.
Okay. You said you were switching back to the common area.
Yeah. So let's see. Sunder, you see this this hooded man go up to the bar, walk away. Argentum, you've just been bestowed with this incredible revelation. What do you guys do?
I feel like Sunder's probably gonna just like look around and see if he can figure out wherever the hell Argentum went.
Yeah, you see the man walking away from Argentum. His hood is now up, but you do catch a little flash of those emerald eyes.
Argentum has not come back. They would be just like leaning against a wall, just taking some deep breaths and trying to compose themselves.
few minutes pass, and the man goes and delivers a drink to Glacia, taking a few glances at the lemures as he just sits or stands behind her. And the entire time, you guys are still hearing this like faint chain clinking that you just can't see. It's kind of persistent, and it gets a little annoying at a certain point where you're just like, I can't pinpoint exactly where this is coming from.
What is the distance and length of our mind link?
It would be broken by now because let me look at my rules.
Okay, got it.
It's equal to 10 times my level, which is we're 8 now. Yes.
Yes.
Be 80 feet. Yeah, it'd be 80 feet, and your def's out of that range.
Okay.
Argentum's going to kind of muss their hair and like walk back into the bar area and just as you would definitely know at this point, Sunder, when they are absolutely putting on airs, the performative side of them, they just kind of lean their arm on your shoulder, like their elbow on your shoulder, and just like speak close to your ear. Just join me in the baths.
Sunder's head is gonna like whip around.
Oh, not like that. Unless you want to.
I mean, who's to deny? But you all right?
I'm perfectly fine. I just need to do something if you'd like to join me.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
For sure, bro.
What I say? Like Sunder at this point kind of knows that when Argentum's doing some fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
See. Never mind. I don't know a goddamn thing.
I don't know, man.
I'll just tell you, they seem a little off.
Glacia, who is now on her third mystery golden lava beverage, slams her fist on the table, interrupting a conversation that one of the devils had been having and what seemed like a joke at a certain point. And Glacia says,
My father is being distracted by a dissent in the ranks. One of the Pithings came back without a horn and had to be reconstituted in the pools of Lazarus. Do you know how long it's been since something like that has happened? It's been decades. 100 years, almost. He's pissed.
uh-oh.
My Discord is
Whoa.
crashing.
What the fuck?
You're
I
really
wasn't, that was
I wasn't
wild.
sure if that was me or
that was wild.
It's like I just killed GLaDOS in Portal. Dead.
This is Glacia's doing, the bitch.
Sorry. Anyway, did you get what I was saying? Was I garbled?
No, you're good. I think it might just
Okay.
be Hayden's connection.
Yeah,
at the moment.
it was just Hayden.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
They're not.
A lightning has struck their house.
It
Oh, no.
feels that way.
Are they okay?
Hello?
I don't know
There
yet.
you go.
Hello?
Oh, they're back.
Died. Discord died.
It's okay.
It sounded really funny though.
You sound good now.
It was pretty entertaining.
Hell yeah, I do, brother. All right. As I was saying before Discord fucked me, Argentum's gonna say to Sunder, just, we should get out of here. I do believe I know who she's talking about.
Yeah. Sure. Sunder will stand up.
All right, make a stealth check.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
May I react to Beak's call for being in danger?
Absolutely,
Before they
yeah,
get to the
yeah.
bath? Okay, because I know what I do immediately as soon as that happens.
Okay, that rolled twice, but the first one was 21, so we chilled.
Okay.
All right, I will let you go ahead and do that. Hold these stealth checks. Ray, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm just going to nonchalantly walk up. I have a plan if the devil wakes up, but if he stays asleep, then this will just go swimmingly. I'm just going to, what's the right word? I'm going to trip and no, not trip and fall. I'm just gonna sneak 3 coins out of the bag and make my way out of here. Real easy, real nice and quick and easy.
3 coins out of the bag and then get your way out. That's the plan?
Yep, quietly, just, kind of like, as I'm walking by, I gotta tie my shoe, and then I'll just, grab the coins, a little
Make a stealth
hastily.
check with advantage.
Okay, gotcha. Stealth, advantage, stealth, advantage. Holy shit, I'm kind of good at this stuff. I should steal more often. Stealth.
I should steal more often.
Sir, that's a natural 20.
Holy
Let's
shit!
go, bitch.
So you have this perfect storm of somebody that is not necessarily adept at this, but like
I was waiting for this.
managed to get all of the things in the right order. The magmen come in and out at a certain interval, and you're able to like mask the sound of you digging through the coins with them changing metallic objects and like lifting things up and like the ruckus that they cause, you kind of do in tandem. And the bubbles from the pool itself, you're able to kind of thread it in between his snores and stuff. His snout gets really like loud when he's breathing in. And you're able to get 4 coins.
I was about to
out, a
ask if I could
handful.
get more.
Yeah, you
Yes.
get 4.
Yes. Let's go. Natural 20. Okay, I'm in and out, bro. Perfect heist. And then I'm hastily leaving this place and moving across the common area. I'll be going towards to where Beak is, and I will definitely grab Argentum and Sunder on the way. If I pass them, if they don't pass me, whatever they're doing, I don't know. This is a problem. This is an emergency.
Okay.
danger.
So you guys, Sunder and Argentum, as you are stop. As you are moving through the common area, you guys get up and you see sorry, oh my god, this fucking dog. You see Ray go through the common area, and almost as though you don't want to like bring attention to him, but with a 15, Glacia looks over at you, Sunder, as you stand up and says, You don't have a horn. Where did that come from? This tiefling. Yes, that's what the mortal version is called. You don't have 2 horns. What happened there, friend? And a couple of the other, like, the devils almost everybody in the room is looking at you right now. A couple of the devils look over at you and start to, like, snicker and laugh to themselves. And Glacia is trying to, like, stifle a laugh.
They're bullying my poor boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a rough night, if you get what I'm saying, my lady.
Glacia stands up. I don't think I was talking to you.
Oh,
My
fuck.
apologies. And they'll bow and step back. I
Mm.
tried, buddy.
So, Glacia starts to walk over to you, stepping on the lemures clumsily as she does. And she pulls... she pulls something. You don't see anything, but she, like, rips her hand, and it pulls the man, the cloaked man that you had seen, with her, behind her. And you do hear this, like, invisible chain, almost, as she pulls him up. Mr. Ryder, Can you tell me what would happen to a tiefling to get them to abscond with one of their horns? And the cloaked man takes his hood down, closes his eyes, and then opens them, and then you see Kelly's eye replace one of the man. The man and yourself you don't recognize, but when he starts to speak, there is a pain in his voice.
It is a man who is broken, who lost his way, Your Lowness. Lost himself. He lost a horn. Clearly, maybe a fight. Or maybe through suffering. That's what I see.
Yes! You're suffering! Just like the little guard you got on your chest there. She gestures to the necklace of Ilmater that is hanging around your neck.
Suffering. I've been there. It's not fun living in your own prison. Is it?
She's drunk. She isn't making any sense right now. She falls asleep on the bar. And the devils around her own table start to laugh. The verdant-eyed and emerald-eyed man, Kelly, closes his eyes, opens them again, and they're both green. Right, so. And he grabs your shoulder, and a voice you don't recognize says,
You should get out of here while you can. Or at least hide.
Mucklak even looks at you and kind of gives a very subtle nod.
Now, what makes you think that I am one to hide?
Sunder, listen to him, please. Thank you, Tess.
The hood goes up, and a familiar voice says,
We'll be together again soon, friend. This isn't the time for heroism. Hide.
Look after each other.
Look after my bird.
Sunder's gonna stare like intently at this person in front of him after hearing that. What do you mean by that?
Sunder, it's me, Kelly. Okay? Argentum knows everything. Go talk to them. I will find you. I will find you. But I have to stay with my wife.
And the devils are starting to get up from the table and act like suspiciously walk over to you, Sunder.
I think you might need to get this one to a room so they can sleep off what they've drank.
The devils look at you and squint. And they try and go to help Glacia up. And after about 2 or 3 minutes, they them and the Lemures and Kelly, Desmond, go back to the suite, and they vacate the common area. Yeah, you guys are able to hide. Where do you guys go?
Hide is not the right word. I mean, I would be getting their attention and telling them that Beak is in danger and walking towards our
Okay, yeah,
room,
then that's
ushering
what.
them to the hallway.
Yeah, you guys.
Yep.
You guys gather each other and the new information, and you make your way to the hallway. And sure enough, thank God the suite is in a different part of the facility. You see at the far end of the hallway. You see at the far end of the hallway a drow woman starting to run with daggers splayed out. Above the door, the entrance to your room in the Earth Enkindling, you see this stretchy, long, sticky yellow ooze start to pound against the door in this like wave of almost like pseudo flesh. And those are the only two. The third assassin is nowhere to be seen right now. What do you guys do?
When you say nowhere to be seen, does my blind sight catch any invisible people within 10 feet?
They
of
are
me
not
in the
invisible.
hallway?
No.
Okay. What? I don't know.
Okay, wait.
I brought us to the
DM.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't write down all the notes in the world because I was busy
Sure.
flirting last game. For my edification and
Absolutely.
for my little listen, man, I was working, okay?
No, you were doing the
right,
most.
as
You
we
were
do. I was
gathering
doing
information,
exactly,
making the money of
baby. Thank
D&D.
you. Exactly. These assuming 3, are these the same 3 from the baths?
Yes.
Like the same?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought, but I was like, wait.
Yep, these are the same
Well,
three
I know
assassins.
where the third one is.
Wait. I thought so. Biffy is the one that you made plans with, right? Does that sound correct to anybody? That's the one I
Correct,
wrote
yes.
down. Then there was
Yes.
Lena, and then someone else that I didn't write down. But do we see the drunk one that
Yeah, where my
Argentum was
girl
going to
Biffy at?
The
manipulate?
drunk one was the one that you bedded, right? Or the one that you said you were
That
gonna.
you were going to
said
meet
you were
with
going
later.
to.
I
Yes,
was gonna
yes.
meet with. That's why I was going down to the bar initially. That's why I was getting the wine and shit.
No, they are
so
not
that I
there.
could. Okay.
Okay. Excellent.
I have somewhere to be, but I gotta do this first. I gotta kill her sisters and then get some info from a drunk girl. This is really real wholesome. I'm not having feelings about having seen Desmond. I'm good. I'm so normal right now. Anyway,
Okay, and Deke is on the other side of the door, along with literally everybody from the Blood Cutter. And you guys are on the outside. What do you guys want to do?
I want to cast Writ Seizure on the drow coming with the higgity
Okay.
heckin' blades.
So while you see this drow in full bloodlust, full sprinting down the hallway, you see this wave of waxy flesh beating itself and its eyeballs and everything against the door to the room where all of your friends and compatriots are, and a lot of sensitive stuff. And the third assassin nowhere to be seen of yet. That's what we're gonna call tonight because this dog is
Oh.
this dog is being a dog,
Head.
and I am
Oh,
dog dad
hash.
tonight as of 9 o'clock. So I have to take care of him. He is very important as well.
That's
Is
a
the-
cliffhanger
okay.
and a half, though.
Is
Yeah,
the
man.
Okay, Razzie Bears.
Just for my
in here
just for my
too.
notes, is the second assassin like actively conjuring the ooze or something? What was the second assassin doing?
So the second assassin is the ooze.
Oh, they
Um,
became
you
an
guys
ooze.
You've run into these things before. These are Yuklaw. These are Yuklaw. They are a type of demon that can
Why do I keep doing this?
turn
What?
into drow and turn into these hideous abominations that can reconstitute themselves. And you've run into them before in the underground temple.
Would
Yup.
would hold person work on them, or is it gonna be hold monster?
You'll find out next time.
Probably-
Okay,
Next
I'm just
time.
trying to. Okay, because next time could be in a month, so I'm trying to write
Right.
down what I'm gonna do.
I'm also not here next week. I'm in LA next week.
And I'm not
so,
here the next week after that.
That's okay. I'm still gonna get to see you guys. We may not get to play games, but I'm still gonna get to hang out with you.
I just
But it will be.
okay. Got it.
We didn't do as much as I would have liked. But full transparency, was not expecting you. I was expecting you guys to RP, but I wasn't expecting you guys to fight. So I have to set this fight up too. And I'm gonna make it a fun one because Yokol are fun to fight.
Yeah, last time we were fighting like the not like the Yoklol version of her, but she was like in the shape of Lolth. So
Yeah, right. It was pretty neat.
Little
I knew I said we
Yokol.
were gonna go a little longer tonight, but I mean, I just
You have
this
dog.
This dog, man. I gotta go
I have husband
dad.
playing with dog right next to me. So
Lucky. My girlfriend went to a
Yeah.
gay bar tonight.
oh, that sounds
So-
Happy
kind of
Pride.
Just the way you
We
said
Happy
it.
Pride, babies!
we do
You
love
you
being
did sound a
bisexual
little,
couple.
You did sound a little disappointed when you said it.
No, I'm not. I'm glad she's having a good time. She's going with friends, but like, I have dog dad duties, so I have to
Yep.
attend to the dog dad duties.
Oh.
Yeah,
But you know what? I can think of worse fates, man. This dog is cute as
true.
button. I love him.
He's so cute.
But he is a little worm, and if I didn't
Oh, yeah.
stop, he would be.
I also call Raz a worm.
Dude, every time I get back,
worm?
hey worm, how you doing, worm? It's time to wiggle.
Her nickname is also Worm. That's crazy.
Twinning.
Twinning, bro. But speaking of Pride Month, I'm gonna get ahead of you asking if we have shit to talk about.
Yeah,
because
no,
we
I'm
went
gonna
to
talk about
Pride
it first.
Month.
You should watch the Give
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, you know. So, for those of you who don't know, speaking of gay and Pride Month, I directed the two Given movies, Given movie 2 Hiragi Mix, as well as Given movie 3 To the Sea. I was the primary
good.
director, and I did come back as Yayoi Uenoyama, and the wonderful, beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, talented Alpha Aniki Jonah Scott is back as our boy Akihiko.
drummer baby.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah,
Drummer.
my favorite drummer baby.
It's given gay. Yeah,
It's
our
given
sexy,
gay. It's
beautiful
given gay.
bisexual boy. Those movies are out and available in the dub. We dubbed those last winter, and I had no idea when they were coming out, and they all of a sudden dropped because Gay Month happened, which is kind of what I assumed would happen. But so
Yeah, that does make sense.
be an ally, join the gays, go watch the gays. They're on crunchyroll.com. They're both available in the dub. Go watch the original series. You can't watch
It's really
the first
good.
you can't weirdly actually wait. I don't want to lie to our chat here because I would never do that in my life. I've never lied to chat.
Or every
I
other
could
streamer
be.
that ever
I
existed.
could be Sayu.
You want to be a liar?
Hey, what do you say, funny?
So clearly.
I put out.
Shut up.
I put out a
Alejandro,
video.
shut up.
I put out a TikTok the other day that was
No,
like, hey,
I'm not a
you're like
liar.
Sayu, and they're like you're everywhere like Sayu, and I'm like, I exist in places Sayu. Oh yeah, that guy.
So Alejandro said Sayu, and then I was thinking it, so I typed Sayu. But now you can watch Given the movie in dub, finally available on Crunchyroll. So you can watch the main series and all 3 dubs. Let me check and see if the OVA is also on here. Why is it weird? Because I know for a fact we.
Oh,
dubbed
Hash, you
it,
totally
but-
peed on my yoga mat, you son of a. Oh, I love you.
Yep, bro, it's a mood. Oh,
You
Given the
little
movie what the fuck you mean 2 episodes, you weird slut? Anyway, go watch Given, go watch all the movies, go watch Given Hiragi Mix and Given to the Sea, because I directed those and I'm really proud of them, but I'm also really nervous, but people seem to like them. So go watch those. Go be extra gay.
Extra gay.
Extra gay, because it's Pride Month. And if you do otherwise, it's
Always gay
homophobic,
as
I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah? What
That's
about
that's correct.
I got a 2 times gay
Yeah, dude, if
multiplier
you're
year
straight this
round.
month,
Oh, come on
if you're
now.
straight this month.
You're
you
straight this
fucking
month?
gay
Just
gay.
fucking
If you're straight
don't.
this month, that's
Straight guy?
homophobic.
So true.
It's okay. You're Hayden sexual. It's fine.
I don't know. Have you heard that Uno stream yesterday? That was pretty gay.
It was. Listen here, male wife.
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah, go watch the movies.
Major
Check it out.
We're very proud of them.
Does anybody else have anything cool going on? Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm going to get in front of it before Nate does. Go check out Ferality if you haven't.
Yeah.
It is awesome. I am going to be doing some stuff tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday is a charity auction, but it is an online VR furry convention. And the amount of tech and spinning plates that go on with a convention is one thing, but like a virtual convention,
It's a
all
lot.
of those plates could just break at any point, and you have to be like, oh my god, okay. So it is a feat of not just engineering, but like time spent, and it's just a lot. Nate, if you want to talk a little bit about it, please go ahead.
Sure. I mean, last year it's ended up being the most attended furry convention period, both IRL and online. Last year we raised over $100,000 for the Center Orlando, and we might beat that this year. We tend to always one up ourselves from the previous year.
You're doing pretty good so far.
We got Jonah, Sean, Michael, a bunch of you guys for a voice actor Q&A. Audience Anarchy is happening probably, I believe, at the top of the hour. If you go to Ferality's Twitch channel, you can probably find them there. But yeah, and Jonah has a booth if you want to go check it out.
Yeah, and you can go get Claude. We put a little Claude model in the booth, so you can go and grab a little Claude for you. It's great, and there's a low poly alpha, I think, too.
Also, there's 24-hour raves that are really fucking sick.
Oh yeah, and you can. It's there. It doesn't stop because it's like a global event, so there's stuff going on all the time, and the dealer's den and everything, all that stuff is open 24/7, and really worth it. It's a really, really impressive thing you guys put together. All right. Does anybody else have anything cool going on they want to talk about?
Off the top of my head.
Nothing cool ever happens with me.
Yes, it does. Shut the fuck up. You
Shut up, even though I asked you to say something.
I'll be at Otaku Fest from June 19th to the 21st. So come to Florida, Dale or whatever.
Come to Florida.
Come to Florida. Listen, man. Come to Florida. I'll be there with Sayu VTuber. We'll be there as Sayu and Scylla. It's gonna be a good time. Sayu! Male wife, as it were. But yeah, no, come hang out with us.
Let's see.
It'll be a good
What am
time.
I doing next? I don't know where I'm next. I don't know where I am next. I'm on the breeze, on the wind. I have a really bad headache.
Come
too,
hang
so
out
I'm
with us
probably
tomorrow. We're doing Nat 19 D&D. Jonah and I.
right, yeah, absolutely. Come
Yeah, I was
tomorrow
like,
and
come
play D&D tomorrow. I keep forgetting
1
that we
PM.
absolutely. It's
1
really
p.m.
good.
PST, 3 p.m. CST. It's really good time. It's pretty heavy on Jonah's character right now because we're dealing with backstory stuff for him, and it's a good fucking time.
It's fun. And I
It's-
speak with a kind of a New York accent. It's really
It's
fun.
great. I love
It's
Lester.
very anachronistic. I love Lester too. Lester is the name of Kelly's bird in this campaign, but it's the name of a player character in Nat 19.
Was that
So,
intentional?
Bird up.
We love
I just
Lester.
I like the name Lester. I guess that's just kind of, it wasn't like there's no character throughput there. It's just like I think Lester's a fun name. Yeah, bird up.
You know
Ow,
what?
you're making me laugh and my headache's getting worse.
No.
That's
All right,
okay.
but
It's
yeah,
okay.
no, that's it. Come hang out with
Check it
us
out.
tomorrow. Come hang out with me in Florida. And then tune in on Sunday, where my bestie Rachel and I, or also known as Jubilee Baking, we're starting our Faye cast, and we are going to be
Oh yeah.
we're going to be talking hot goss and reading Reddit stories and talking about people's problems who aren't our own. So it's going to be very silly and probably highly caffeinated because that's how she and I do. But yeah, come join in for the Faye cast on Sunday. I don't stop doing things, so I guess I'm talking.
What else are we doing? This is not like, since I haven't streamed in quite some time. I haven't streamed a couple of weeks just because I'm decompressing myself. I am uncoiling the spring. But we're gonna get back to streaming next week. We're doing some really good progress on the graphic novel. All of my friends here have probably seen some stuff about it, and I'm really excited. We got some new character designs, and we're fleshing out the world a lot more. It's a lot of just art collecting. But once we get that started, we're going to be doing a Patreon so that you guys can actually see some of this stuff, and before it all comes out, and you'll get the standard drip feed of sketches and then line art and colors, and you'll get to see all the cool stuff and all the text and everything too. We'll give you script excerpts and stuff like that. It's gonna be really, really neat. We are actively working on volume 2, writing it at least right now, so I'm quite excited for that. And yeah, we have my 2.0 debut later this year. I mean, we'll gear that up when it starts, and let you know when that's happening. The model's getting rigged right now. It looks really, really good. John Silva did an amazing job. I think I'm even going to be able to lean forward and stuff like that too, so it's going to be really cool.
Oh, I love a good lean.
We got some cool toggles and things like that. I'm just excited to get a new version. And yeah, get stoked. I got a lot of irons in the fire, and it really sucks because most of them are invisible. You're not allowed to see any of the irons that I have in the fire until they're done. So yeah, we're gonna stream next week. My head hurts. I'm very tired. I ran a 5K today. I'm very tired. All right. So we'll see each other.
Say,
Raz? Hello? Yo, yeah.
You want to go get Lammy, you goober.
You got a lamb too? Man, they should be best friends.
She has a Lammy that is bigger than she is. It's her favorite
Hash
thing.
has a
She
shark.
picked it out herself.
Hash has a shark that goes wah, wah. Like it's a funny squeak.
Yeah.
No, Raz, wait! Ali, you left the gate open.
We get real puppy hours. I don't know where mine went. He just disappeared, so he's probably fucking something up. All right. So unless anybody has anything else cool they want to talk about, we're gonna take this opportunity to say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
It's not the same.